The trap. The trail, steep and jagged, was leading them into the heart of the mountains, along the edge of a massive gorge. The cold was getting brutal, and the wind was howling. They moved along rock ridges where a sudden gust had swept the snow away, leaving the bare stone exposed. They reached a gap, crossed by a narrow valley that snaked back into the mountains. "We can pull this off," the Neanderthal whispered in his ancient tongue. "I got a plan." "Are you nuts?" the piper hissed. "You trying to get us killed? These guys don't play around." "You just gotta play along," the Neanderthal replied. Hearing them whispering, the gang leader snapped, "Will you two assholes shut up? Say one more word and I'll cut your balls off, and then I'll make you eat 'em." "Forgive us, master," the piper said. The Neanderthal raised his hand like a kid in school, asking for permission to speak. The gang leader, maybe impressed by his balls or just his sheer nerve, led him. "Let's stop for a second," he said in his ancient tongue. "A quick break. I'm wiped." The piper translated the plea. The leader checked with his cronies. Some nodded, some winked. No one disagreed. After all, a quick siesta didn't seem like a bad call. In a clearing of bare earth, they lit a fire, stoking it until it was a huge bonfire. They hacked off some chunks of boar and set them to roast. The Neanderthal lay down on the mossy ground. His nuts ached like they were clamped in a vise. The fire crackled. Smoke rose in slow spirals. The Neanderthal raised his hand again. For the second time, strangely enough, he was allowed to speak. "You guys ever hear of the Mandrake Meadow?" the piper translated. Everyone shook their heads. The Neanderthal immediately started spinning his yarn. "My ancestors believed it was a magical place," he explained. "Actually, that the whole valley was magic. They fenced off that meadow and buried their dead there. The other tribes stayed far away. They said those woods were haunted by evil spirits. As the years went by, even my ancestors stopped going down there. My great-great-grandfather swore he saw a corpse walking in the meadow. They held a big council about it, or that's how I heard it as a kid. They decided the meadow was cursed." The piper translated the whole long-winded speech. A thick silence followed while everyone chewed on what they'd just heard. When the gang leader finally spoke, he did it in a light tone, like he was just shooting the breeze with an old friend. "You think the meadow's cursed too?" the piper translated. "Not a chance," the Neanderthal replied. "It's a magical place. You guys should take advantage of it. It's not far from here. I can take you there." The piper translated the offer. "Why should we listen to this prick?" the lanky one snapped. The others nodded in unison. The leader shot the Neanderthal a grim look. "Why the hell should we listen to you?" the piper translated. "I'll tell you why," the Neanderthal said. "You dig a hole in the meadow and throw in, say, a boar carcass. Then you cover the hole and go to sleep peacefully at night. Meanwhile, during the night, the mandrakes work a miracle. And in the morning, when you go back to the meadow, you find a nice fat boar, and it's alive." The piper translated the Neanderthal's tall tale. "Fine," the gang leader said. "Now this prick is gonna be our guide, and he better know that one wrong move will be his last." The Neanderthal pretended to stumble. He crashed hard into the stubby little fire plug. The man shoved him off with force, but not before the Neanderthal managed to slip the shark tooth into his pouch. "Asshole!" the leader growled. "Watch where you're putting your feet." The piper translated the warning. "I slipped," the Neanderthal said, bowing his head. "My bad." The piper translated that apology too. They didn't say another word.